It began with something so small that I didn't even take it seriously. A delay. Just a tiny, almost invisible delay between my movement and my reflection. One evening, I stood in front of the bathroom mirror, brushing my teeth, half asleep, staring at my tired face. I lifted my hand to rub my eyes. My reflection followed. Half a second too late, I froze. I raised my hand again. It copied me, slowly, like it was thinking first. I laughed nervously and whispered, "Get a grip, you're exhausted." But deep inside, something tightened in my chest. That night, I dreamed of mirrors, hundreds of them, endless corridors of glass stretching into darkness. Every reflection showed me, except one. One stood still, watching. I woke up screaming. From that day on, mirrors felt wrong. When I passed them, I avoided looking directly. When I accidentally met my reflection's eyes, my stomach twisted. They didn't feel like my eyes anymore. They felt older, hungrier. Days passed, then weeks, and the reflection began to change. Sometimes when I smiled, it didn't. Sometimes when I looked tired, it looked excited. Once I caught it whispering. Its lips moved silently while mine stayed still. I smashed my hand against the glass. It smiled wider. At night, I started hearing noises, soft taps, tiny scratches, always coming from wherever a mirror was, bathroom, closet, hallway. It sounded like fingernails being dragged slowly across glass, like someone trying to get out. I stopped sleeping. Dark circles formed under my eyes. My hands shook constantly. One night, at exactly 3:17 a.m., the scratching became louder. It was right next to my bed. I forced myself to look. In the darkness, the mirror reflected my room, my bed, my shaking body, and something standing behind me. It was tall, too tall. Its head almost touched the ceiling. Its limbs were thin and twisted at unnatural angles. Its skin looked like wet paper stretched over bones. Its face, God, its face was my face, but ruined. The eyes were sunken and black. The mouth was torn wider, split at the corners. Its teeth were long and yellow. And they were smiling. I turned around. Nothing. When I looked back, it was closer, pressing its face against the glass, breathing. Fog appeared on the mirror from its breath. I screamed and ran. The next day, I bought thick black fabric and covered every mirror in my house. I removed small ones. I wrapped big ones. I even covered my phone screen at night. For a few days, the scratching stopped. I felt safe. Then the whispers began, low, wet, whispering my name from inside the walls, from under the floor, from inside the glass. "Let me in. I'm cold. You're tired." One morning, I found bloody fingerprints on the bathroom cloth. They were on the inside, as if something had pressed against the mirror from within, trying to escape. That night, I couldn't take it anymore. I decided to destroy the mirror. The biggest one, the one in my bedroom. I grabbed a hammer. My hands were sweating. My heart felt like it would explode. I ripped the cloth away. My reflection stared back. Not copying me, not delayed. It moved freely. It tilted its head. It laughed. A horrible, bubbling sound filled the room. Then it spoke, with my voice. "I've been waiting so long." I swung the hammer. The glass cracked, but instead of breaking, it bled. Dark, thick liquid poured from the cracks. The room filled with a rotten smell, like dead meat. Hands pushed through the glass, dozens of them, pale, boneless, grabbing, pulling. I fell backward. Something grabbed my ankle, cold, slimy, burning. I kicked and screamed. The mirror exploded. Shards flew everywhere. Silence followed. For a moment, I thought it was over. I was wrong. Now I see him everywhere, in windows, in water, in shadows, in other people's eyes. Sometimes when I talk to someone, I see my reflection smiling behind them. Sometimes I wake up with scratches on my back. Sometimes I hear breathing under my bed. He is learning my habits, my fears, my weaknesses. He tells me that soon I won't need mirrors anymore because I will be on the other side and he will finally live my life. If you're reading this, please listen to me. Turn around slowly, find the nearest mirror, look carefully. If your reflection blinks first, run. If it smiles, pray, because it's already standing behind you.